Success in partnerships really come from keeping our eye on the goal that we're all mutually trying to reach, and that's changing the lives of the individuals. Sometimes we can get stuck within our own mission, within our own history, but success comes when we're able to come together and look at the problems beyond ourselves and beyond our organizations and really focus on benefiting the individuals we're mutually trying to serve. Often it's easy for us to just think of our students as the students that we already have. But as a community college, we have to think about our students being those individuals we have not yet touched. We have gotten support from the partnership to assist in expansion of our adult basic ed program, which allowed us to significantly increase enrollment last year. The college subsequently made a major investment of about $250,000 to fund expansion of that program this year and next. So we're constantly challenging ourselves to say, whom else can we serve? The Partnership to End Poverty asks similar questions and starts with the word partnership. That's what's critically important for us to achieve our goals and for the Partnership to End Poverty to have the impact that it seeks.
You know, I've been in Central Oregon since '92 and have just absolutely loved the fact that this is a community where, wow, public sector and private sector and nonprofit, they work well together, and again, there's a sense of a shared responsibility. People take care of each other. You know, I think that's really what it is, and I think the biggest opportunity is really looking at sort of a 10-year plan to end homelessness. I don't know exactly how it's going to look. It's going to be up to us and some of the stakeholders locally to define that. But I think if we really identify, who's out there, what are the needs, magnify it, quantify it, and figure out what are some unique ways that we can make it work here in Central Oregon. But the extent to which you can have people talking about poverty, identifying poverty, the extent to which you can have people in poverty part of the decision-making process, I think that's going to be very, very valuable. And I think that's actually what the Partnership to End Poverty really is well situated to do.
Each one of us, if we want to have a healthy community, have to be a caring community, and each one of us has to be concerned, whether that's our neighbor's child, our own child, an elderly neighbor, a disabled person, that we each have a role to play to have what it can be a really wonderful community. And if we work together, I think that's a basic knowledge, even though this community has grown tremendously over the last 20 years. The service organizations, the community volunteers, the businesses who are here have an understanding that in order to change and make a difference in people's lives, we have to have these partnerships, because I truly believe that when we have difficult economic times, that truly is the most important time to push resources into the economy and into people, because when we invest in people, we are investing in our economy. And this really is the time for us to work together, and those who have, this is dig a little bit deeper and contribute their own personal time or their own personal resources to help the community.
We are all in this together, and it's important as a community that we realize that not one person can solve an issue, that we all together need to be in partnership. And it gets back to that, it takes a village. If we're not in this together, we will not be able to accomplish what it is that we're setting out to do. So whether it's identifying needs in an area, or it's coming up with a new program because it's not a service that's provided, I really see that the partnership has done a great job of bringing people together and identifying that.
It's pretty clear that there is no simple solution to poverty. It's a many-faceted issue, and for those that are living in that kind of situation, it takes a lot of different resources to help them out in a support system. The quote that's attributed to Satchel Paige is, "Never look back, someone may be gaining on you." And I guess the message I would have in our community is to make sure you look back and make sure that the folks that are farther back are gaining on you. And so that would be the message that I would have for those entities, would be to make sure that we're not moving ahead at the expense of the folks in the back of the bus, so to speak.
Making a difference for low-income families can certainly be motivated by trying to do good, to help individuals. But it's equally as important for us to do well for ourselves. The extent to which we leave people in poverty only creates a social burden, a crime burden, and other challenges on our community. Helping others move up the economic scale is not just for their good, it's for our collective good.